I'm John Baker with Mavrick Business Systems, welcoming you to this segment of our technical math course, Geometric Forms and Shapes. Now, in our previous studies, we've gone through a lot of math, arithmetic, equations, and now we're going to study the different forms and shapes. Math is divided into two philosophies: algebra, which is the science of numbers, and geometry, which is the science of shapes. Now, those of you who had a little bit of trouble with the numbers, cheer up, because maybe you're more of a shape and form person and can really take off in this area. And those of you who really enjoyed the number sequence and the equations, well, we're just going to apply those equations to geometric shapes. Now, the shapes are basic building blocks of what we deal with in everyday life. For example, if you manufacture a shaft, it's just a circle stretched out, what we would call a cylinder. Or perhaps you do a lot of shipping in your business and work in the shipping department and have to figure out the circumference around a box or the area within the box. All these use basic shapes. So, let's talk about the basic building blocks we want to discuss in this course. The first one, and most simple, is the rectangle. As you see, a rectangle is a very basic shape, consists of a length and a width. Now, there's two components we want to find in a rectangle. We want to find the area around the rectangle. Like if we were walking around a building, we'd want to know how far have we walked, for example. Or let's say this is a factory floor or a room, and we want to figure out how many square feet or square meters, whatever unit you wish to use, this rectangle has. So again, we have length and width. To figure out your circumference, it's real easy. You've got two lengths and two widths. So our formula then becomes a rectangle's circumference is 2L, or 2 length, plus 2W, or 2 width. Now let's get rid of the rectangle, and I'll show you what that looks like. Let's say our rectangle is 10 feet long by 5 feet wide. So 2 times 10 plus 2 times 5 equals the circumference of our rectangle. So doing the basic math, 2 times 10 is 20, 2 times 5 is 10, so the rectangle would have a circumference of 30. Now, let's say we want to know the area of that rectangle. That's rather simple too. To find the area of a rectangle, you just take the length times the width of a rectangle. So in this case, the length is 10 and the width is 5. So the area of our rectangle is 50.